Hey guys, so it's already the end of April, and way back in January, at the beginning of this year, I decided that I wanted to start making favorite videos again, because a long time ago, when I used to make videos on this channel, I used to do favorite videos, and I stopped making them for a while, and I decided that I wanted to get back into them. February and March, I didn't really have anything that I felt was worth showing in a video. I have a few things and I'm going to go ahead and show them, and this is going to be my April favorites 2015. So ever since I was 10, I've had very bad acne and oily skin, and I've tried almost everything that's out there. Nothing ever really seemed to help it. Can't really tell on camera because I'm using my webcam, but my skin is still really bad, and I think that I'm always going to have at least some acne because that's just my skin, and but I wanted to try using something different to see if I could get rid of some of my zits. I was at Drug Emporium and I found this, and this is by the brand e.l.f., and this is called Acne Fighting Gel. All it is this acid stuff that you put on your zits, and it reduces the redness and dries them up and just makes them go away. And I can tell you, since I've started using this, I have seen a huge difference in my skin. Even though my skin's still really bad, it's not as bad as it was, and it's gotten a lot better, and I have seen some results from this. So I can say that this does work, and I think that if you have not even that bad of acne, this will actually clear up the zits that you do have. And it's almost like the stuff that like doctors would prescribe for your skin, like gels that they would prescribe for your skin, except you can buy it in a store instead of having to get it over the counter, which is very convenient in my opinion because this was only like $1. I'm pretty sure you can get this anywhere too, because I have to say I'm very weird. I like strange smells, and I kind of like the smell of this. It kind of reminds me of Vapor Rub, like what Vapor Rub smells like. It's got a very medicine-y type smell. Speaking of acne products, stuff to clear up your acne, cannot not wash my skin because that's how bad my skin is. Like, I wash my face once every morning and 2 times every night with these. And these are not name brand face washes. I have had better before, but they do help a lot. And I do think they are worth it. They are a lot cheaper, which is one of the reasons why I went for them. And they're almost as good as the real thing. This one's supposed to be like the Neutrogena Pink Grapefruit face wash, which I love because every time I use that, it seems to clear up my skin, and it smells really good. The only thing about it is it's like really small. It's like this small, and it's like $6 or $7 a bottle, which I think is really expensive. Can't always afford that. And this one I think is only like $2.77 a bottle. So I think that's a lot cheaper, and it works just as good as the name brand stuff. But this is just Walmart brand Equate Beauty Pink Grapefruit Foaming Acne Scrub. This stuff smells really good. And then this one is supposed to be like Clearasil Active face wash. This one smells really good too, and it's in a lot bigger of a bottle, so it lasts a little bit longer than this one does. This one's also Walmart brand Equate Beauty. I use this when I'm in the shower, my chest and my arms and my back, because I get a lot of acne in those areas. They're not the best, but they do work, and they are a lot cheaper. And both of these together cost like, I think like $5 or $6, which is what you would normally pay for just one of these bottles of the actual name brand stuff. So I think that that's a pretty good deal because they do work even though they're not name brand. This is a food favorite of the month. These are Ritz toasted chips, and these are the sour cream and onion kind. Oh my goodness gracious. If you guys are in love with potato chips, but you want to go for something a little bit healthier, I totally suggest getting some of these because these things are freaking delicious. It's just as good as regular potato chips do, and they're probably a whole lot healthier. They are only 130 calories. They're kind of like crackers, but also like chips. Like, and I'm pretty sure that they have other flavors in this as well, but this one happens to be my favorite. I'm just going random here. I honestly don't care. So this was a present from my friend JR from the Hana Barn. JR knows me so well and he loves me so much that whenever he went to this convention in New Jersey, he got a doll for me. And as you guys know, I love dolls. I love creepy dolls ever since Annabelle. But this is just the creepy doll that JR got for me. He has black eyes and a black lipstick on and black toenails and fingernails. And she has almost like Annabelle colored hair, like it's almost red, but it's almost blonde at the same time. The lady who made her put some kind of like stuff in her hair and made it almost like hay. Like it just feels like gross. Like she's been sitting in like a dusty house somewhere for a really long time. Like it just feels like dusty and just icky. But porcelain, she's a breakable doll. But like the texture on her is just freaking amazing. Like, I don't know how she made it look like that, but it just looks antique and just old and just creepy. I think that anything that has like the older antique-ish look to it is just creepy. It makes it a million times more creepy. She's a second doll that I've added to my creepy doll collection. And me and JR decided to name her Jersey since she came from a convention in New Jersey. Next thing, I'm like so excited to show you guys. I am a huge fan of Graveyard Girl Bunny. I am in love with her. I watch her videos all the time. I'm a huge fan. And I watch her Does This Thing Really Work videos. And one of the very popular ones I think that she did was the Wubble Bubble Ball. Ever since I watched her video of her trying out the Wubble Bubble Ball, I was like, oh my god, I have to have one of these. This thing looks so much fun. And just like, where can I get one? And I was originally going to order one offline. I got lucky and I found one in a store. Now, it's probably going to be a whole lot less expensive and I can just get it now and not have to wait for like 2 million years just to get it. This is my Wubble Bubble Ball. I think these things are for all ages. I don't think they have an age limit to them. Oh wait, yeah they do. 6 and up. I'm up. I'm over 6 years old. Okay, so I am allowed to play with this thing. It's just the green one. And they come in lots of different colors. They come in blue, green, orange, pink, purple, and red. This was the only one that they had, and I just thought it was really cool that I found one in the store because so I just had to get it. I honestly didn't care what color it was. I was just that excited. But I think that this thing really does work, and I'm not really for all of those TV infomercial type deals because most of them never work and they're just a bunch of baloney. But this one actually does work. It really does look like a bubble, and it is so much fun, and it's just wiggly and bouncy and just it's like a bubble that never pops. The only thing I think about this thing is that if you take it outside, it has like this very sticky texture to it. And a lot of dirt and grass and things get stuck to it and you have to wash it afterwards. And mine actually got stained from all of the grass and dirt and stuff that got on it. But it does clean off really easy. And I think it was like $19.88 for this sucker, which I think is a lot cheaper than what you would pay online. I suggest if you have a little kid or if you know a little kid, or if you're not even a little kid, you're just like me and you're an adult and you want to play with one of these things, you should go get one because they are so much fun and you will love it. I also found out that they came out with glow-in-the-dark Wubble Bubble Balls, which is something that I definitely want to try because that sounds so cool. And this one's so much fun, so I can just imagine what a glow-in-the-dark one would be like. So my friend JR is just so awesome. He thinks about me all the time. Every time he goes somewhere or goes to a convention or something, he always comes home with a gift for me. He already gotten me a Walking Dead Daryl Dixon vinyl figure for Christmas. and I thought that that was pretty awesome. And then they came out with newer ones, and I wasn't even thinking about it. And he's like, Melanie, I have a present for you. And I was like, okay. So I go to his house, open it up, and I'm just like, oh my god, you did not. I took mine out of the box because I don't like to keep them in the box. I like to play with them and touch them and look at them up close, and that did not sound right at all. That did not sound right. This is just the newer version of Daryl, what Daryl kind of looks like now on The Walking Dead. He comes off, so you can take him off if you wanted to, but he also sits on the bike, which I think is really, really cool. And I just love how detailed this thing is. Like, it has kickstands, it has like a little skull on it. Like, it literally looks like Daryl's motorcycle. And then I just think that they got Norman Reedus down to a T, because that really does look like him. I didn't even forget his crossbow on his back. I just love JR so much for getting this for me and for thinking of me. Ass. Speaking of The Walking Dead, my mother got me a pop vinyl stuffed animal for Christmas, and it was Daryl Dixon. And then we're going in the bookstore the other day. There's a Walking Dead section, and I see the Rick doll, which is just like my Daryl one, except it's Rick. And he's my other favorite on The Walking Dead. My mom picks it up, and she gets it for me. This is my Rick Grimes pop vinyl stuffed animal, and he's like the older season 1 Rick before he got all dirtied up. But I just think it's the cutest thing ever, and he even has his little gun like Daryl has his crossbow. So I just thought that that was like so cute that they added that on there. He goes on my bed along with Daryl. So this is another thing that JR got me for Easter. Absolutely in love with it. It is an Easter basket. And I just think that it is so freaking adorable. It's pink and it's girly. It just has different little pictures on it on each side. And I wanted to leave it up all year round, so I decided that I was going to put my perfumes and my body sprays in here, because I have a lot of perfumes and body sprays because I like to smell good, and I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. So one of the next things you guys are probably very familiar with by now. I Wreck This Journal was definitely one of my favorites this past month, and it has been one of my favorites since the beginning of the year and since I started working on it. This thing keeps me so busy and so entertained. I have 2 more things to show you guys, and I hope that this video wasn't too long. But this I think I may have shown in like past favorite videos that I used to have on my channel. But this is the Garnier Fructis Style Sleek and Shine Blow Dry Perfector Straightening Balm. And this is what it looks like. I think that I already have naturally straight, wavy hair, so I think that this stuff really does wonders for me. But I think that it could really help you if you were in a rush and you didn't have that much time to really do anything with your hair. All you do is just take a little dab of this stuff, put it in your hair while it's damp, blow dry it, and boom, your hair is automatically straight. You don't have to run the straightener through it after you use this stuff. Like, this stuff is like your straightener. It's pretty awesome, and I've used it for a couple of years now, and I freaking adore it. This is like the only thing that I really use in my hair. Not to mention, it smells really good. It reminds me of bananas, or like some kind of fruit. So I have one more thing to show you guys for my favorites this month, and there's nothing special about this. It's just that I get really dry skin in the wintertime, and I know that winter's over, but I get it a little bit through spring as well. It's called emphysema, and it's just where your skin just gets like these dry, blotchy spots like all over it. Like, you have like breakouts of dry. I have that like all over my body, and it may be where I take like a lot of showers, because I take a shower like every single day, and I use like scalding hot water, so that could be like affecting it too. but I get such dry skin. I needed some sort of lotion this month, and this was the cheapest that I could afford. And this is Walmart brand Equate, and it's supposed to be like Vaseline Intensive Rescue Repairing Lotion, but it's cheap and it works for the most part. I have had better lotions, but it does the job. And I'm just going to tell you guys one more thing. I watched this movie the other night on Netflix, and I freaking fell in love with it. It is called The Houses October Built. It's sort of like a documentary almost about this group of friends that decides that they want to go to different haunted houses and film off of them, see who does the most extreme things to scare people. I think that I liked it so much because I work at the haunted barn, I work at a haunted house, and I just thought the whole concept of the movie was good. I don't want to ruin the ending for you guys, but it is really, really good. It's kind of creepy if you're going to haunted houses in October. That's pretty much it, and I guess I will see you guys next time.